Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, in today's first reading, Moses asks the people of Israel for the strict observance of the law of the Lord. In the second reading, St. James explains the pure religion as helping the orphans and the widow. And in the Gospel, Jesus brings forth the beautiful meaning of true religion by exposing the religious hypocrisy of the Pharisees and the scribes. In other words, comprehensively, the liturgy of the Word explains to us what a true religion means. In gist, today we are trying to reflect upon what is a true Christian religion is. Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, once there was a pagan magician who accidentally came across a Bible. Enthusiastically he read the Bible and especially the miracle stories of Jesus. Inspired by that, he wanted to become a Christian. Hence he decided to approach the parish priest for the baptism. While he was on the way to the parish, he came across a death procession, and he stopped the procession, went to the dead body, and he said some magical words over the dead body, and instantly the young man got up. And the magician was very happy because he imitated Christ as in the Gospel. With a content face, he proceeded ahead. As he reached the village, he came across a group of poor people, and he understood all what they have for their food is just 5 loaves. And again, with his magical powers, he multiplied the 5 loaves for the entire people in the village. Lo, again he was happy because he told himself, I imitated Christ once more. And he proceeded ahead towards the parish church. Finally, he came to the river bank where the church was existing in the other side of the river. Once again, he used his magical powers, walked on the water as Jesus did, and he reached the parish church. He was profoundly happy and content because he imitated Christ in all the 3 occasions of the day. And he reached the parish priest and he expressed his desire. He said, Father, baptize me to be a Christian. The father asked him, what do you know about Christianity? Do you really understand who a Christian is? Boldly he said, yes. In fact, he said, I raised the dead, multiplied the bread, and even walked on the water as Jesus did. I imitated Christ in all the day. So I know what a Christianity is. The pastor smiled gently and said, well, do you really understand what a Christianity is? He went on to explain, can you love your enemy? Can you forgo your own self for the other? Can you deny yourself? Or can you take up your cross? Listening to this, the pagan magician said, it was absolutely rubbish. Only foolish people will do it, not I. Then the pastor gently said, this is what real Christianity is. Similarly, dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, we too often think Christianity is imitating the external signs that we come across when we forget the real essence and the spirit of Christ. This is here where we miss the nuances of real Christianity. In today's first reading, Moses, while giving the ordinances to the people of Israel, he said, nothing should be added nor anything should be taken away from the law of the Lord. But down through the centuries, Pharisees and the scribes interpreted the law of the Lord according to their whims and fancies, and they increased the number of the commandments. To be exact, they made it 613 commandments, altogether small and big. Hence, they increased the number but neglected the real essence of it. That's why Jesus calls them, you hypocrites. Hence, we have a question to ponder upon. Are we in the same track of the Pharisees and the scribes? Today's responsorial psalm also speaks about the same theme. There is a beautiful question. Lord, who shall be admitted onto your mountain? And the answer is very well explained in the psalm itself. He said, one who loves his neighbors, one who helps others shall be admitted to your tent. That's why, dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, the meaning of a true religion is love of God coupled with love of neighbor. In this juncture, St. John appropriately warns us, telling, one who says he loves God but hates his neighbor is a liar. Today's gospel passage, Jesus explains the meaning of real religion by calling the religious leaders of those days hypocrites. He called them hypocrites because they watered down the essence of the religion and concealed the entire religion to the external observance of the law. That's why he calls them hypocrites. Jesus goes on to explain that that which comes from within a person will defile a person. In fact, according to me, is the true meaning of a religion. Imagine if love, goodness, values come out of your heart, that will spread through all the environment where you live, and everything becomes lovable one. In fact, this is the purpose of the religion. That's why in second reading we hear, true and pure religion is loving the orphans and taking care of the widows, in just helping the other. Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, today's gospel passage is not in any way neglecting or against the law of the church. It is observance of the law and the commandments, remembering the true spirit of them. Remember, Jesus himself is a true follower of Jewish laws. From his childhood till his death, he underwent every Jewish custom and laws. So, he is not in any way against the observance of the law, but he transcended the law by observing and imbibing the spirit of it. That's why he tells each one of us, a true religion is not just external observance of the law, but also to take the spirit of the law. So, dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, in nutshell, in conclusion, today's liturgy of the word teaches us a very important lesson. To be a real Christian, to be a real Catholic, we need to keep the spirit of Christ in us while observing the rules and regulations of the church. Let God bless us all.